beautiful things that I've got. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are on our way to London yet again. I might as well move down there at this point. I've been to so many events in London that, you know, expenses just on fuel and trains and parking, things like that. But we are on the way down to London today because we have a Samsung event. Oh yes, a Samsung event to check out the new Samsung Fold and Flip 7. So yes, this one is going to be a tasty one indeed. This was through the insiders. There'll be a link down below if you want to go and check it out. You can go and like sign up to it. Basically, they give you certain events, certain products that you can get 50% off, and you just pay for like a ticket and then you get a refund. It's a whole, you know, whole thing for like reviewers and people that go to events and go and make content and things like that. But it is currently raining and I don't have a jacket. Well, I do, but it's not a rain jacket. It didn't say it was going to be raining in London, so hopefully when we get there it's just a bit cloudy, a bit of overcast, which is quite nice for photography as well because it gives that nice sort of diffused lighting. Even then, rain photography also looks good. So the plan is I'm going to drive to Cockfosters, get on the tube from there because it's a lot cheaper than it is getting a train from where I am. I mean, it was like nearly 70 odd quid, so I thought I'm not doing that. So we're going to go to Cockfosters, get on the tube, probably cost me around, what, £10 all day parking, £3.50 for the tube. It's a lot cheaper than going on the train. It's just not as comfortable. I have to drive long distance, it's about an hour and so, like away to get to Cockfosters. And then I've got to sit on a train, which is like, not a train, it's an underground still, so it's cramped conditions when it's like peak times. So yeah, that's not fun, but it's the cheapest option, it's the best option. So that's what I'm doing, that's where we're going, and hopefully you can hear this. And then once I'm in London, because we get Cockfosters Underground to St Pancras or King's Cross, either one, I don't know which one it lands at, but either way, once I'm there, I will have around 2 hours, I'd say. I'd probably say I'll get there around 11:30, we'll have about 3 hours or maybe 2.5 hours to wait till the event, so I can do a bit of walking around, have a little gander around what's going on in like the area. Obviously go to the event. I have got my chest rig, so basically the strap that goes over, and then the Action 5 Pro will go on the strap, so I'll have like a more POV style. I will look stupid, I will feel out of my place, I will feel uncomfortable, but they always say success doesn't come to those that stay in their comfort zone. So you need to go out of your comfort zone, you need to put yourself in that limelight and everyone watching you, even though I guarantee no one's probably watching you, it's all in your mind. And I'm one of these people that I cannot vlog in public because I feel like everyone's staring at me thinking, what is this guy doing? Where at the minute I'm in my car, people are driving past, and at the end of the day they probably think I'm on the phone, or they'll probably drive past and see him and go, what's he doing, and then just drive on. They don't actually care. Where I feel like if I'm in public eye and I'm holding the camera, I feel like everyone's staring at me, so I don't really like doing it. So this is going to be a test of my my abilities to jump out of that comfort zone and jump into the unknown. I feel like a Jeremy Clarkson sort of show. This is the fastest car in the world. And yeah, then we're going to go into the event, test out all the phones, look at whatever they're doing. I think they've got a couple of like talks on it as well, presentations, stuff like that, so it's going to be good to listen in at what might be coming in the future to Samsung. Or hell, give me one of the Samsung Fold 7s, I will take that gladly, and I'll take that home and make it my daily driver, because currently I'm using the S23 Ultra, a couple years old now, I know. But yeah, that's what we're going to do, that's the plan. I've bought my main camera as well, the Sony a7C II. I have got my Cine lens and also just a small compact APS-C lens for on-the-go photography and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what we're doing, that's the plan. So I will see you all when either I get to the event, or if we jump into a little bit more of a vlog while I'm, you know, I might find a quiet location, slowly dip my toes in the water of vlogging in public. I don't know how that's going to go, but either way, that's the plan. I sort of ramble in these vlogs, don't I? I don't have really a narrative. I don't keep to the point. I just sort of go off on a tangent. So I'm going to end it here, and then we're going to head off to Cockfosters, like I've told you for the 5th time, and get on the tube. Anyway, much love. See you there. Okay, I've just got to the Cockfosters train station, so I've got all my stuff ready. I want to try out this Lando Norris Monster, because I've not actually had this one yet. So let's try it together, shall we? I've never actually had this one, so I saw it and thought everyone else has been bragging about it, so let's give it a... What flavour is it? I don't even know how to like describe the flavour of that. Is it lemon? Lemon and lime, maybe? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to... It's nice, but orange. I'm getting a bit of orange as well. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. But anywho, we're going to go jump on the train, need to pay for parking, and then we're going to head our way into London.
This one?
Yep.
All yours.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're here at the Samsung event for the Fold. Oh, just broke something. And yeah, they've got this mega insane like gaming setup here. All the curved monitors looks absolutely insane. Razer chairs, HyperX keyboards. Crazy.
Give you guys a couple of minutes to get some free drinks. You can't pass up an opportunity of some free drinks, can you, Dave?
No, you can't. All right, he's filming it. You do it. Okay. Luke, remember to wait. So that camera right there.
Okay, number one.
Yeah.
We've got a Luke cam. I'm going to name it the Luke cam.
So, who are we? My name's Luke Norby. I've been here for 10 years. As you see me there. Who are you?
I'm David. Call me Dave or DW. David sounds like my mum's going to tell me right off. But I've been here for 7 years, and yeah, kind of what I do.
Registration was at 2 o'clock in the event welcome, which we're doing now. Then we're going to talk to you all about the products. It's all about the flip. It's all about the fold. We're going to move on into the challenge. So we've got 4 areas. You're going to get a code, and your code in your team will unlock this box for that Samsung merch. Can I get an ooh? Ooh. You've got a nice little cool bag for the festivals, a travel mug, a picnic blanket, and a bucket hat. I've lost my bucket hat, so I have to get that a little bit later on.
I took it.
Yeah. And then it's all about the hands-on review. And we're looking to wrap up the day by about 5 o'clock. Let's get involved in a little bit of product information. I'm going to be telling you all about the Fold, my favourite device. As you see, I've been here 10 years. And the Fold is my favourite device. It keeps getting better and better, thinner and lighter. And then Dave is going to take you through the Flip. So it's all about the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 7. Ultra unfolds. That is our tagline. With the S25 Ultra, that is the jewel in our crown of our mobile devices. It's our flagship. It comes at the beginning of every year. It's unbelievable, okay? The tagline you're going to see about the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, it's the Ultra unfolds, because you don't need to compromise anymore. You want a phenomenal camera? You want a device that unfolds? You've got it in the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7, all right? I mentioned the screen sizes are bigger than ever before, 6.5 on the cover. When you open it up, it's a massive 8-inch display. 8.9 millimeters folded, 4.2 unfolded. You've got a brand new processor in there, Snapdragon 8 Elite. Next Gen Pro Visual Engine, that's all about that same sensor that's in the S25 Ultra, is in here, with that 200 megapixel main camera, and autofocus as well. You've got autofocus, which gives you macro mode. One UI 8 and Android 16 out of the box. Happy with that? Any questions about the brand new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7? We good? My man.
My question is, can I take it home?
You can't take it home, which leads me on to the next point. When Dave's finished telling you about the Flip, we will give these devices out and you will get a wristband. All right? So if you've got a wristband, you know you've been given a device. So no taking these homes, all right? Bro, you're getting a bucket hat. What more do you want?
The phone.
Yeah, true. Right, so that was the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7. And I'm going to pass you on to Dave to speak to you everything you need to know about the Flip.
Now, a quick little overview and a recap. So we've got a 4.1-inch screen on the outside for your cover view. That's great for your selfies or seeing some really cool information. And we've got a 6.9-inch internal screen, which is simply incredible when you want to view all your information. It will help you prioritize information using Nowbar, Nowbrief for sure, but also your 50 megapixel camera for getting those all-important, lovely pictures that you'll be able to do. We've got a fantastic Exynos processor that runs efficiently, gives you maximum battery, and keeps you nice and cool. Yep, you nodded. Perfect. Also, we can make sure that you get all your stuff done with the infinity window. Now that is that. But so you thought. There is a little bit more. Now, you've got the Z Flip 7 FE. Now the FE, straight fan edition. For those people that don't want to maybe reach for the top of the range flip, but wants to be more pocket conscious because they've got other plans or aspirations, the FE is the model that you need. Now when you look at the FE, it gives you a plethora of things you can do. So there's no stone left unturned. If you think about our previous model, it's got all of that goodness from our previous model. We've incorporated Nowbrief as well. We've got Nowbar in there. Great 50 megapixel camera. It comes in black and white. And also, we give you One UI 8 out of the box. But all this, along with Gemini, makes the FE such a crowd pleaser, especially for those young ones that want to pass the power, mum, dad, and auntie and uncles. And that special godfather or godmother. Got to include those. Everyone happy with that? Good on this side? Good on this side? Have I sent you off shopping? Don't worry, you can get hands on with this one and then contemplate shopping a little bit later. Luke, I believe it's over to you, chap, for the briefing.
Each team will have 3 Z Fold 7s and 3 Z Flip 7s. Then you'll complete 4 themed games to prepare you for in an imaginary Samson festival. Each game you complete, you'll reveal 1 digit of the 4-digit code your team needs to unlock the safe for some exclusive prizes. You've got to work together as a team, answering particular questions. Each section, you'll get a code, and away we go, all right? You get a code to unlock said box. Follow your team's rotation in order of games are listed on the back of your landmark. Celebrate, have fun, and discover the latest Samson features as you progress through the 4 games. Decoded drinks. That is over there with Dave and the guys over there. You're going to be using Galaxy AI to create some drinks, all right? So decoded drinks is over that section there. Then you've got Ultra Slim and Ultra Light with Sarah, just there. That's just behind these guys here, behind that set of chairs. Then, if you are off to go to Lens Lock, that's with Joe, just there, talking about that 200 megapixel camera with 4 times more detail on the fold because we've got that 200 megapixel camera. And then you've got Gen Edit, so using Galaxy AI, Gen Edit, that's with me in this particular area here. Okay, so once you've completed your area, we're going to give you about 10 minutes to get through all of it and get hands-on in each section. After 10 minutes, you'll follow the rotation on your card. If you'd like to make your way over to the table of devices, and we'll get your hands on and get you enjoying the day and afternoon, should I say.
But then this doesn't open up. I know. And when you go forward, you don't go back. Cameraman! Well, you know, there's a periscope lens, this lens.
You see the valve, I took a picture, I'm like, actually the quality is not
It's much better. So we've changed it, so it's a new, even on the
Okay, the event has ended. We're on the way home, and let me tell you, a few things happened, right? I planned this all in my mind of what was going to happen, and instead it went out the window. So basically, I didn't get any POV shots because I forgot the clip for the Action 5. It was in my car. It's what it's on now. That clip also goes onto my chest rig for POV shots. I forgot it. I left it in the car, got on the tube, got to King's Cross, and I was like, so annoyed. But anyway, I digress. We still went to the event, and it was an amazing event. So let's track back the day, because you're probably thinking as well, I'm in a different t-shirt. What happened? We got to King's Cross around 12 o'clock, right? It was absolutely boiling hot. And for me, I don't do well in heat as it is. I have the Grams 28 leather backpack, stealth backpack, beautiful bag by the way. It's leather, it's hot, I'm sweating, right? I don't know why I do this, but I don't go on the tube, I walk. So I walked 23 minutes to Camden Market to TK Maxx. That's where I picked up this cheeky little number and another t-shirt which says runs on caffeine, fueled by coffee. Perfect for me, I love it. It was, £25 for both t-shirts, had to get them both. I then walk all the way back to King's Cross where the event is at the Samson KX store, which is huge, absolutely beautiful event by the way. And I changed t-shirt. I want to be fresh. I don't want to be dripping wet, smelling a BO and all that stuff when I'm in the event. But anyway, we get into the event. I get there a little bit early, so I take a couple of photos of the store and things like that. That's where I find that I don't have my chest rig, so I'm holding now the DJI Action 5 on the vlog thing, and I'm holding my Sony A7C II in the other hand for product photography. I vlog a little bit. I jump out of my comfort zone just for that slight second in the bus, so I vlog that little bit. That's it. Okay. I said in the beginning, jumping out your comfort zone is what really sort of takes you to the next step. I did it for a little bit. I couldn't go full-fledged out my comfort zone, but there was a few other steps in this event that really did bring me out my comfort zone and really opened up a lot of doors and my eyes to this whole situation that I'm putting myself in. Yeah, the event starts, we get into the presentation, and we're learning about the Galaxy Z Flip 7 and the Galaxy Z Fold 7, both incredible phones by the way, but the Fold for me is definitely the breadwinner. I would so take that one home. I did actually put my hand up in the presentation, as you can see, asking for this Fold 7, and I wasn't allowed. So yeah, that happened, but I'll probably upload the whole presentation as a separate video if the audio is actually quite good. I'll have to sift through it and see if, because I had the DJI mic on me, So I'll have to sift through and see what I can use and what I can't. Yeah, the presentation happens, and then the next thing for me was the networking that they provided. So a lot of these events that I go to, I sort of go in, take videos, take photos, and then sort of go home. I don't really network, if you will. Yeah, basically you get a lanyard, and on the back of that lanyard you've got a different colour, and that's what your team is, your group. And they had a couple of games going on, which was really cool, because normally, like I say, it's just the event, you go in, you see the product, and you go home. Where this one, they really did, they went to the next level. They had a couple of games, and the games were basically to use the phones that you were given to test and, you know, utilize the AI, the cameras and things like that. So we went through these games. You're already networking in the group. Once you've done the games, you would get a card with a number. The number would then correspond to a padlock that you would have to go and you'd have to go and unlock this padlock for the goodie bag. After that, to upload your review on your thoughts of both phones, and then they give you a little pin badge to say that you've done the review. So that's a nice another little take home for you. So you've got the goodie bag, the pins, and then obviously when you first walk in, I forgot completely to mention this, but when you first walk in, you actually get a name tag and a notepad and a pen. So that's again another little goodie that you can take home. So once all the reviews and that were done, basically that was like the end of the event. And that's where I really started to network with a few other people there, and some of them are creators, some are into photography, and I was getting like questions about, you know, like what I do, and it was just a nice overall feeling to actually have human interaction. I did mention to one of the guys, I mean, I can't remember the names because there was so many that we spoke to, so I do apologise if you're watching this, but there was one guy that I spoke to that's, you know, I said like, vlogging in public I just can't do. And he said, I've got a video that you might be interested in. It's basically a TED talk of how to, you know, if you want to do something, just do it. And in my mind, I'm always like, I really want to do that, but I feel like people are watching me when I'm vlogging. And he said, you know, this video might help you out. So props to that guy for hooking me up with a video, might be able to get me out of that comfort zone to really take my content to the next level. Because I'd love to do like more events where I'm actually talking in the event instead of it just being a voiceover or, you know, just B-roll and photography. But yeah, another amazing connection that I spoke to was the main guy, I guess, tests the prototypes. He had the Fold 7 since January, where it's only really just released now. So he's had this phone for 6 months prior. He knows what the next phone's going to be. Obviously he can't tell us that, but you know, he's the guy that knows smartphones before anyone else. That was an amazing opportunity to talk to him and really understand the phone in more detail, instead of it being just sort of on a card telling me what the phone does and stuff. So that was nice. And then at the end of the event, I spoke to the lady that actually, you know, created the whole event itself, and she done an amazing job, by the way. Like, I can't fault the event at all. It was amazing. And then obviously the merchandise lady came over, so the one that does like the goodie bags and, you know, gets it all sorted. Spoke to her, so it was really good. It was more of a great event for networking, to be fair. Like, yeah, the hands-on experience was fantastic. I really want the Fold 7. I think my phone's upgrades in February. I will definitely be going for the Fold because it is just a beautiful phone, and how thin it is. Like, when you watch these YouTube videos and you sit there and think like, yeah, there's no way that whatever these people are saying is true. It is true. Let me tell you now, this phone, the thinnest yet most durable phone I think I've ever felt. The only downside that I think I said in the review is with a flip, it's very hard to open it one-handed. Because the hinges are that well designed, they are there to withstand 200,000 flips, up, like open and closes. It's a very, very durable like hinge, so it was very hard to open with one hand. Now, bearing in mind I had the DJI Action in one hand and my Sony a7C II in the other hand, it was very hard to open it anyway without, like, you know, I didn't want to scratch the screen, I didn't want to damage the phones or anything like that, so it was very hard anyway. So I think that was just on my part. But yeah, like, the event itself was incredible. Can't wait to go to the next one. I'm currently on the way home now to edit all the footage, edit all the photos. I've got some amazing connections, met some amazing people. I'm just excited to really experience these events because, you know, it's a limited thing. If you get in, you get in. If you don't, you don't. I'm super grateful. So I will leave it at that. This is going to be like the, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what this would be because it's like a vlog, but it's not a vlog because there was only really that little clip inside of the bus, and then the rest of it's just me talking in the car about the event. So I don't really know what to name it. If you want to go and check out some of the product photography, There will be all on my Instagram, so you can go over there. All links are in the description. There'll also be a reel on my Instagram for the unboxing of like all the goodie stuff. But other than that, my name's been Callum. I appreciate every single person. Capture, create, captivate, and I'll see you all in the next video.
She independent, but these bitches never find me. I hope they don't find him though, 'cause they be knocking on my door, now they looking through my window. Tell me what you really want from me. Point blank, no discussion. Close mouth, I'll give it to you, no interruption. I can't last if I'm smoking on a crack pipe, and I won't be a product of my genre. My mind will always be stronger than my songs are. Never believe the bullshit that fake guys feed to you. Always read the stories that you hear on Wikipedia.
He swims! Bum, 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 bum. Oh, out of my mind. How many times did I tell you I'm no good at being alone? Yeah, it's taking a toll on me. Trying my best to keep from tearing my skin off my bones. Ah, Linkin Park crawling. Ah, love it. To find myself again. My walls are closing in. I felt this way before. So insecure. Bum, 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 bum. Crawling in my skin. These rules they will not heal. What a song! Another banger by Linkin Park. Lost. Hello. We're just jamming on the way home. 'Cause there's no man who's terrified. There's the man who stands to lose you. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I hope I don't lose you. Please stay. I want you, I need you, oh God. Don't take these beautiful things that I got. Please stay. Boom, 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 boom. All right, that will do me for the music now.